Question number 18. If you look at the directions, you'd see that we are supposed to pick up the best summary of this particular paragraph. So let's look at this paragraph. It has quite a few words which can at times be tricky. So let's have a look at those. So here is one word, avant-garde. Avant-garde is normally used to refer to those artists whose ideas or methods are very original, or whose ideas or methods are modern in comparison to the period in which they operated, in which they lived. So in a way, we use the avant-garde to refer to those artists who were ahead of their times. So if you look at the beginning to around the middle, we are talking about some positives. Thereafter, we get into some negatives. Okay, how negatives? So some people may also use avant-garde as a lightly ironical quoting in which those so designated are held to be exhibiting an excess of self-consciousness or even self-congratulations, pluming themselves on innovations that others suspect are merely willful or modish. So what is willful? Willful is something bad that is done intentionally. Even though you know something is wrong, but you do it. So avant-garde artists are doing something which is different from everybody else. They may know that what they've created is not good, but they do it because avant-garde, right? They're supposed to be different. And modish means fashionable. So the tone here actually becomes negative. Then an avant-garde likes to present itself as insurgent and radical. Yet the logic of the metaphor suggests that a new group will soon be coming along to replace it. Today's avant-garde is always liable to congeal into tomorrow's orthodoxy. So somebody who's ahead of its time today will eventually be part of the history someday, right? So I see three distinct ideas here. Avant-garde as something that is positive, as a label, it is something that is used positively, or it is used negatively. And the third idea that we have here is that those who are avant-garde today are bound to become part of orthodoxy tomorrow. So three core things. So let's dive into our answer choices now. So option 1, ironically, what is perceived as glamorous avant-garde at present will be dull orthodoxy in the future. So can I say that this is idea 3? It does not have idea 1 or 2. Let's look at B. For some, avant-garde arouses the emotions of glamour, while for others it represents an excess of self-congratulations. So it has idea 1, it has idea 2. It does not have idea 3. In fact, even when it comes to idea 2, can we say that it is only partly correct? There were other things that were mentioned as well. Okay, C. The idea of avant-garde is interpreted in both positive and negative ways, as an avant-garde may present himself as a revolutionary, but he will soon be relegated to orthodoxy. So this gives you 1, this gives you 2, this gives you 3. Sounds better than the other 2 options so far. D. An avant-garde inspires both excitement and ironical scorn and soon congeals into orthodoxy. So number 1. For some people, it inspires excitement, for some ironical scorn. So this happens to 2 different sets of people. It is not that an avant-garde is going to inspire both of these things in the same person. So this is a distortion. Moreover, the word soon is also not backed by the paragraph. Someday it is going to happen. Will it happen soon? We can't be very sure. So another piece of distortion. So as you can see, I think the option C very clearly is the best option for us, and therefore we should not have any hesitation in choosing this. So question number 18, answer is C.